Alright guys, it's been almost like 2 weeks since the last day that I actually work on the shower of the bathroom, mainly because as I said, I don't know if this video is gonna go before or after the other one. I went through surgery, but I am almost recovered. It's been like 2 weeks and a half. I still have stitches, but I can lift weight now, you know. They are still like this, you know, but because I couldn't do anything. Alright guys, this is the next day. The lines are pretty much cured, and now I'm gonna be using this silicone, which is the exact same color than the cement that I use for the lines. They have a big assortment of colors for you to pick, and they have the cement and the silicone that match each other like 100%. I will be applying silicone everywhere that there is a connection that could have some movement. So in between two ceramic pieces, I use the cement. The cement is very good for that, but if you have different materials, then it is not that good. So for example, where the wall meets with the floor, I will be using silicone because, you know, that can move with time. And also, for example, the connection of the concrete floor with the tiles and the connection of the two vertical walls in the corner, I will use silicone. The same on the ceiling, the connection to the ceiling. I don't get to drive my truck any often now, as I have been immersed in building everything you see here for the past few years. But yesterday I decided to give it a good clean, since today I wanted to go to a place that I could only go with my truck. I went over to a neighbor's house in the middle of the countryside to test something that I was very curious about. And honestly, the result surprised both of us. This is the wybot S2 Solar, the world's first underwater solar-powered robotic pool cleaner. Yes, it is a solar underwater robot that cleans your pool. The idea is pretty wild. Instead of constantly plugging a robot in and worrying about battery cycles or electricity costs, this one comes with its own solar charging dock that sits next to the pool and keeps the robot ready to go all the time. The setup was actually very simple. We installed the dock,
and once we dropped it into the pool, this guy got to work immediately, connected the robot to the wybot app, set the pool shape, and that was basically it. What I really liked is that you can schedule the cleaning, maybe pick some days in the morning or that afternoon, and you can choose different modes for different days, and the robot just starts automatically. No thinking about it, no dragging cables around, nothing. You don't have to do anything. It is always charged and ready to go. It has a brushless motor and a pretty powerful suction rate, so you can actually see the dirt disappearing as it moves. It cleans the floor, the walls, and even the water line. And you can choose between 7 different cleaning modes, depending on how dirty your pool is. Seeing it cleaning the water line was actually very satisfying. You can literally see the vacuum lines it leaves behind the floor as proof that it covered the entire pool. It has dual charging. You can charge it with solar and DC, so if there is no sun, you can still charge it, and it can run for more than 2.5 hours for much bigger pools, and when the battery gets low, it automatically goes back to its dock and parks itself to get recharged. You don't need to be fishing the robot out of the pool, he gets to the dock just by himself. Seeing the before and after was honestly the most satisfying part. The pool had visible dirt and leaves at the start, and after the cleaning cycle it looked completely different. It uses a 3D filtration system with a fine filter box and an ultra-fine sponge that actually captures really small debris. This is how much dirt it picked after half an hour of working around the pool, and it feels like a glimpse of where pool maintenance is going: more automated, more efficient, and way less energy consumption. I am building our pool in the next months, so I know this robot will be in charge of cleaning it. And if you have a pool, this kind of cleaning, it is a game changer, so you can actually just lay back and enjoy the pool while the robot cleans it. I will leave a link in the description below. Yo! I was using the disc for ceramic. Damn!
chava.
Y yo me podía repetir los paneles solares que no me lo he apuntado.
26.
36. Me lo apunto yo, gracias.
Use what talents you possess. The woods would be very silent if no bird sang there, except those who sang best.